spiritual exercises of St. Ignatius Loyola, the idea of the Magis comes to life in the meditation on the call of the King. Magis means the more. The Magis is our response to Christ's invitation to be more open to his call, more wholehearted in our response to God and to others. The Magis is something to work toward that results in living for the greater glory of God. It reflects the quality of life and not the quantity. St. Ignatius reminds us that when making decisions about our life and work, we should always opt for that which is conducive to the greater service of God and the universal good. This is not about being the best, the most, or the greatest for ourselves, but rather about doing the more, the better, the greater, for God. Those who have prayed the spiritual exercises of St. Ignatius encounter this idea in the early days of the retreat, but it is a lesson that lasts a lifetime. It's an idea that, like so much else we learn and experience in the spiritual exercises, has the potential to change us forever. But once we've completed the exercises, whether a 30-day retreat or a 19th annotation retreat in everyday life over a long span of time, how do we keep that fire lit? How do we continue to reach for the more and dig deeper into the spirituality of St. Ignatius? In St. Louis, the Bridges Foundation offers the 19th annotation experience of the spiritual exercises over a 9-month period. And when that experience is over, Bridges offers a program of continuing prayer and formation in Ignatian spirituality called the Magis program. The Magis program provides diverse, experienced lecturers who share their insights and wisdom for people who wish to continue their spiritual journey. 7 sessions, offered monthly beginning in September, are designed to deepen your experience of the spiritual exercises in a communal setting with others who have also been drawn to the exercises. The purpose of the program is fourfold: to deepen the prayerful experiences of participants in the Ignatian way, to facilitate a sense of connection and community through a monthly gathering and small group sharing, to enhance the learning and understanding of the spiritual and psychological movements of the spiritual exercises, and for some, to discern, learn, and practice to become a prayer companion to guide others through the exercises.
Well, Magis to me is a lifelong journey of becoming, of deepening, of really coming to know what it means to be the beloved of God.
It's a place to tap into for good ideas about one's relationship with God, one's relationship with each other, and how to be the best person one can be for the greater glory of God.
The Magis, to me, the more is to look more deeply at my life.
The challenge for us is to reach that deep relationship with Christ, both spiritually and working in the world.
Going to Magis, the more really broadens the pathways and gives you more things to sit with or ponder or contemplate.
I think it's constant striving. And for me, I think being born and raised a Catholic, Magis is a newer concept for me, has allowed me to really think about God in my life, in conversation with Him, ability to think, feel, reflect more critically about my faith, my spirituality, my relationship with God than I had in the past.
So each speaker, each small group brings to me something new and fresh, a different way of looking at the exercises that quite often provide a broader experience, a broader knowledge of what the exercises are all about, because each person experiences it differently.
I go deeper into the exercises. It enhances my prayer life, and it enhances my my curiosity about it, my learning more about it.
Jesus in his ministry is always engaging people. And I think that's something that the program does for me. It reminds me that there's an active part to reflecting on God, to reflecting with Jesus, and it's an engaging process.
So, little subtle reminders, just like we need to be reminded sometime to exercise our bodies, so it's exercising my mind, my soul, my heart.
This program, one, continues to build my understanding of Ignatian spirituality, which is finding Christ in all things.
It's bringing me into a community of like-minded people who are on the same journey and modeling their lives, sharing their experiences and resources.
The Magis program is all about community, because each of us learns and we all on a different path and pace, but Magis enables all of us, and I really love this because we come together, we share where we are. So I really like the sense of community and to be able to do it with other people and to be able to talk about the journey together.
When you receive the retreat, especially if you weren't all that familiar with the structure and the terminology of it at the time, it can be a little bit like drinking from a fire hose. There's so many terms and concepts and things like that Magis gives you time to sort of unpack a lot of that and to take it a little slower and a little more in depth.
If you want to stay in touch with Ignatian spirituality, go for more. Enroll in the Magis program, and I'm sure you'll enjoy it.
No excuses. Just come and enjoy it. It's all good.
Are you ready to reach for the more? Ready to take your life of prayer and service to a higher level? Join us. We're waiting for you.